Much better. Much better. Leagues better. Leagues better. Now I'm at home. This is what I go back to always to feel at home. It's Nioh. It's my home. It's my home sweet home. So yeah. Should really roll a joint. No, I like prawn. Yeah, I actually prefer the real thing personally. I don't know about you, but okay. It's okay, Fix. You don't like the real thing. That's okay. So what do you think about my watch though? Check this watch, motherfucker. Exactly. You don't know. Uh, you're not shine. It's not shining. You need it to be shining. What? What? Shining? Shining like fuck, man. What are you talking about? At least on my screen. Oh wait, you're watching this on a crusty iPhone. Oh no, diamonds. No, no, no. No, no, no. For fuck, I got this as a present, you dumbass. So it has more value to me than fucking diamonds. It's my Christmas present from my mom. So yeah. Which is exactly what I wanted because I told her that yeah, I want to watch. That's all I want. But I will make a diamond ring though. So I'm gonna definitely get a diamond ring. Just, it's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a bit to get because it has to be made first, and I'm gonna have to custom make a ring that's in the shape of a skull. I don't have the ring on me right now, but I could show it to you at some point. It's basically a skull with a headset on. So the eye sockets of the skull of the ring is hollow. So I want to either place rubies or diamonds because I really like rubies. Rubies are also expensive. Obviously not like diamonds, but yeah. Well, so I'm not sure what I will do. And I think I want it to be silver because I actually like silver more than gold, the color of it. Also, oh wait, that was a mission. So, I also don't like that gold is very, I don't know what to say, but squishy. You can bite gold, and that's how you know it's gold. You can make bite marks in gold. It's not sturdy. Like Minecraft think it is. Mm, you're just messed up in the head, Fix. You don't know what you're talking about, but okay, that's okay. You're 15. You have no class yet, so it's okay. It doesn't look good on white. What? How can anybody say it doesn't look good on white people? That's low-key racist against your own kind, you dumbass. Your mom is a meme at this point. Da 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 da. It's a very good drinking song. What? No, nothing to do with Zara. It's more that I got mostly nothing else to do. That's pretty much why. But you won't understand that. You're too young. And I think drug use or abuse have a way more deeper connection into why and what. Because a lot of people does it for very different reasons. So yeah. It's a complicated topic. Not necessarily because of time. It's complicated. That's what I'm gonna say. Because you have to go deep into someone's mind to understand why and what. It's not easy. That's what I'm gonna say.
You again. I was so close.
So, drug increase or drug abuse increase, and generally alcohol increase abuse happened a lot during the Corona period, which is when, well, people are gonna go back to that now, and because of the fucking Omicron that I recently heard about, so, you know, the isolation kills certain people. For me, I don't care. I've been isolated for most of my life anyways, so I'm used to it. So, but it's easy for me to say it's easy to not start doing drugs because of the pandemic. Because I haven't been in their shoes, so, you know. A lot of people can't deal with that shit. But I can understand why it's hard. I can understand why people are suffering because that's all they're used to in their life. It's just being with other people and talking to people. I'm not. I can do both. I'm very flexible in that regard. But I'm a very good survivalist when it comes to being alone. I generally don't care. If I'm being with someone, okay, cool. It's good and all, but I actually prefer being alone. It's more relaxing to me, anyways. But a lot of people out there, the most casual builders, they get, well, they don't deal well with that. And that's okay. They haven't discovered OP builds yet, that's all. The best build to have is obviously a build where you can be alone. Fucking new builders, man, I swear. Casual people. Stupid casual people. Oh my god, stop using that. Fucking idiot. Nioh didn't change my life in any regard. Well, he made me more happy when I finally completed speedrun, because that was my... Well, yeah, no, not, it's, I'm talking about life builds here. But my main goal before I died was to complete a Nioh speedrun. I was determined. I told myself I am gonna complete a speedrun of Nioh before I die, and I did. So I'm very happy in that regard. And my next goal is becoming #1 before I die. No matter if I'm 40, I don't care. It's just gonna happen. I don't care if I'm 40 and I still play Nioh. I don't care. It's gonna happen someday, man. That's all I'm saying. Again, because I'm very determined. If I want something, I'll get it. Trust me, I'll get it. If I really want something, I'll get it. No matter what it is. It's all about determination. Oh my god, that archer is wrecking me right now. Oh god. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Yeah, so if I really want something, I'll get it. That's why I can complete any game I really want to complete. Demon's Souls is a different story because I just don't have the care to do it. Well, you're too young to have a life goal, I'd say, because it took me... I was in my 20s. 20s probably when I started to... I don't know. Yeah, but you're too young. That's the thing. You'll understand when you get older. That's when you start thinking, at least I did when I started smoking weed. That's when I started to think of things that I never thought about before. Weed actually saved me in a way, interestingly enough. Uh, it has that effect. It can do that to people. Same with LSD as well. I've never done LSD and I never want to, but I know its effects. I know it can help a lot of people. Though I'm not saying you should do it because it depends on your mental capacity. It depends on so many things. Everybody is built different, you know. So, uh, I personally, I can never do LSD because I would get anxiety. I would like, fuck, man. I've tried something worse than LSD. It it made me believe I was drowning. I was covered in sweat when the trip was over. It was the worst fucking nightmare I've ever been into. Uh, I had a fucking thread through my head. That's what I hallucinated. LSD. You have never heard about LSD before? Acid? Acid probably makes more sense to you. Because you're a kid. LSD is acid. So, I've had something called Salvia, which is not something I'd recommend to anyone. At least not in a... It's okay, I guess, for people who has a clear head, I would say. But for me, no. That just fucking crushed me hard. So what happened was I was hallucinating and there was a yellow guy in front of me. He was glowing yellow, literally. And there was a guy behind me who was glowing red. So there was a yellow guy and a red guy behind me. And they had a fucking string attached through my head. It went through my skull and on the backside. So the red guy behind me, he was pulling the string that way, and the yellow guy was pulling the fucking string that way. So they were pulling back and forth, and there was a fucking bucket of water in front of me, I thought, in my head. So the yellow guy was pushing me, or pulling me towards the fucking water, and the red guy was pulling me up. So I thought I was drowning. I couldn't speak, I couldn't do anything. I was just back and forth. Fucking, my head was underwater, I thought, in my head. I was sure I was drowning. But then when I came to and came out of the trip, I was soaked in sweat. I've never been so sweaty before. I was literally, my whole shirt was drenched in sweat. It was wet. I could fucking take my shirt off and fucking do this, you know, and there would be sweat all over. literally. But I didn't do that, obviously. But so that's why, in my mind at the time, I thought I was drowning because I was covered in sweat. I was so fucking sweating, man. It was just nuts. Don't do drugs. That's all I'm saying. Don't do those drugs, at least, because that will. Some people never come back from those trips. If you do combinations of, no, just don't do it. No, I don't think it has anything to do with my ego. So, Salvia is actually used in rituals, and there's actually a ritual book you should be using with Salvia. But I'm not a shaman, I'm not a shaman, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not any of that. So I have no clue what I did. I just smoked. And 8 minutes of a bad trip, very fun for me, yeah. So, no. A person like me who has a lot of anxiety, I didn't have it before I started doing drugs, which is kind of interesting. So, drugs can lead to anxiety, and it will eventually. If you lose control, like I did. Depending. I mean, everybody's built different. Not everybody gets anxiety. I actually said something wrong there. Not everybody gets anxiety. And that's okay. But, yeah, I'm just saying it's not a... Don't do it. Today I have a more controlled abuse, I would say, because I can control my feelings, I can control my thoughts, and I don't get that anxiety anymore as I did. Has nothing to do with Satan or God, you dumbass. Really don't. Has nothing to do with Satan or God. No, no. That's just in my head. It has nothing to do with that. It's just what I saw. It has... You can't make... It's just like trying to make sense of a bad dream. You cannot make sense of that. It has no correlation whatsoever. It was a dream in an awakened state, pretty much. Which DMT, there's something called DMT, which you can also take. But that is more because your brain produces DMT. That's what makes us be able to dream. It's the DMT in your brain that's produced by the brain itself. So, but you can, there's actually, you can take DMT. There's also DMT toad. If you have a DMT toad, you can take a knife and you can scrape the back of the toad to get DMT substance off of its back because its body keeps producing DMT. And then you can take it. And it's DMT, it's pure DMT. So, you can also eat cat brains or brains of any animals, for example, and also get DMT. At least animals that dream. Dogs, cats. I don't know if snake dreams, probably not. Not that I know of, but maybe. So taking DMTs, it's dreaming pretty much you're awake, but you're dreaming in an awakened state. So when I heard about that, I just knew that's not something I would ever take because it sounds horrifying. And all the stories I've heard about it just sounds so horrifying, but some people can get medical good things from it, so it can be good. Sleep paralysis, I don't know what that is, but... It's not really sleep paralysis, if that's what you mean. It can't be explained. But everybody's different. Everybody has different things, different trips. Not everybody have a bad trip like I had. Not on DMT. I haven't never done DMT, but on Salvia, that is. There was one time, or several times, when I smoked weed, I got so fucked up that I actually started seeing shit. That's the fucking scariest shit ever. I actually saw a ghost. The ghost ran so fast. It was like watching Sonic, but it's a ghost. He ran so fucking fast. It was crazy. But that was actually kind of. It scared me for a second, and then I just realized, oh my god, I'm just so fucking high. That's the difference between weed, because weed is so mild in comparison to anything else. And very few people actually get bad trips from weed, so. No! No! The Kadama! We missed the Kadama! Bruh. No! What is this guy doing? What drug? Salvia? Salvia. 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 It's spelled the same. That's what you want. There's plenty of YouTube videos you can watch on it. Plenty of YouTube videos. There's people you can watch smoking it, and you can see how they act. That's how literally everybody acts. Literally. It's not a joke. It's disturbing to watch from an outsider's perspective because they're just gone, man. They're gone. You can't talk on Salvia. You can't speak. You try to speak, but everything that comes out is just blah, 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 blah. That's all that's coming out, and it's so frustrating because you're basically just a spectator in your own head, looking through your own eyes. That's all you are. That's the feeling on Salvia. It's trippy. It's fucked up. Someone gonna say. I don't recommend ever doing that. Don't do it. It's not cool, it's not fun, it's not anything. For me anyways. For some people they might think it's fun, but nah. Not my cup of tea. No. It's nothing to do with sleep paralysis. Trust me. That was bad. So Salvia you can order on the internet and it'll be delivered in the mail. Like me and my ex-friend did. That I'm not friend with anymore. He ordered it and he made me take a smoke of it. That's one of my biggest regrets in life, I think, because that really fucked my head. I don't know about connection. I don't know. You can also you can cook banana, and you can peel the fucking inside of the banana. You know the fucking strings. When you open a banana, you get sometimes you get some strings attached to the banana. You can cook those and make them crispy, and then if you eat those, you can trip out. There's also walnuts. You probably heard about walnuts, which I tried. I would never recommend doing that because It can have you. It can potentially lead to death. Very high risk of death with walnuts, bananas as well, but not as big of a deal as walnuts. I did try to. I made walnut tea by just buying a lot of walnuts, putting into a pot, cooking it, and drinking it. It literally made my heart skip beats, so that's the danger about it. It will make you. It can potentially fuck your heart, and you will die. So that's when I knew shit. I gotta stop, and I got massive anxiety. My vision was getting blurry. It's just no, don't. It's not good. Don't do it ever. No. It's perfectly fine to eat just walnuts. It's perfectly fine, but cooking it into a certain concentration, it's no. Trust me. You can just look it up. Just Google walnut drug. Just Google it, or walnuts drug effects, I guess, and you'll find a lot of things. It's yeah. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to drugs. A lot of doctors and different people have been surprised by how well I know drugs. I've literally studied drugs for many, many years now. So trust me when I say this. I've studied it on my own free time though. So it's not like I'm a doctor or anything, but I could be. Because I know certain times I actually know more about certain drugs than real doctors do. And that's not a joke. There's no name of the banana drug. Just look up banana peel smoking. You can smoke it. Yeah, I think it's smoking. Yeah, it's smoking. That's what it was. You boil it and then you get the banana strings. Uh, you dry them so they become crusty. Mix them with tobacco and smoke it. I've never done that myself, but I know how it works, and I know it works. But don't do it. It's stupid. It's retarded. Get real drugs instead if you want to get high on something. That's all I'm gonna say. That's also the problem. Like, there's been in my country, there's something called Glade. Like, I forgot what it's called, but it's like a spray that has good smell that you can spray around your house or in the toilet or whatever. It's called Glade. I don't know if it's worldwide with Glade, the brand. But yeah, I had a bunch of friends who used to smoke that. It only gives like a 5 or 6 second trip, but those people become fucking retarded in those 5 and 6 seconds, man. It's just you get. So I've never done it myself because it's so retarded. It's for, well, a lot of people who do those kinds of weird, stupid things. It's people who can't get a hold of good weed or, well, weed in general, I guess. Which is a problem because weed is safe. Weed is very safe in comparison to all other drugs. Weed is even safer than alcohol. It's better, it's more healthy than alcohol. So I would not recommend even drinking. Just start with weed instead, man. If you really want to do a drug. Weed is the safest you can go. Literally. So it kind of hurt me when Fabian said that she's not for weed legalization because, and then she gets shit faced on Christmas. She's fucking 15 or well now 16, and she gets shit faced on Christmas because her parents allows it to. It's not a good thing, man. It's not good. Smoke weed instead. I'm saying, trust me. Wait, this guy didn't get. Oh, wait, he did get to good time. So yeah, I don't know. It's just stupid. It's double standards, in my opinion. It's yeah. Don't drink. Don't. It's. I know it's normalized, but that's the problem with alcohol. It's normalized. Just like OnlyFans is getting now. It's getting normalized. It's retarded. All these fucking cringy ass sims. Oh my god, man. Life is taking a real messed up approach. It's going the wrong direction, in my opinion. But okay. People are different, and that's okay. You can be simp if you want, but bro. The best hoax drug? I don't know what you mean about a hoax drug. What does a hoax drug mean? A fake drug? But yeah, it is actually true. You can do it. But anyways, enough about that because I do not want you to go out and, Mama, can I get a banana, please? You know, I don't want you to be all like that. Don't. It's retarded. You're literally retarded if you drink hand sanitizer instead. That's more healthy for you. Literally, I'm not joking. It's more healthy for you. But don't do that either. I'm not saying you should do that, but I'm telling you that don't, you know. You want to, yeah, well, that's good. I mean, if you can manage. It's a crazy world out there. Which is one of the reasons I started doing drugs in the first place. Is the world is just too crazy. It's going nuts, man. And I'm going crazy myself in my own head. I want to change the world, but I know I can't. And that's causing some conflict in my brain. I want to change shit. I want to rebuild society in a different way, but I just know I can't. It just drives me crazy. I am born as a helper. I want to help people. I want to change shit. I want to do good, you know? But that road is just, I don't know. What's illegal in Sweden? Banana? What do you mean? Weed? Oh, you mean weed. Probably. Weed is illegal here too. You have no idea how many times I've been into the police. You have no. I can't even count it on my fingers because it's that many times. So yeah, I know all about that illegal shit. It's kind of annoying though because all that it's doing to me is that, yeah, okay, I have to sleep over at the jail for a day, and then I go back out, buy some more shit because I need that more shit because I'm determined. When I'm determined, I need more, you know. So it's only gonna further make me into poverty, which it did for a while, a long while, many years in fact. It ruined my economy so bad with my drug abuse and getting into police so much. They every time they took it and then they give me tickets for doing drugs, I had no fucking money. I had to start borrowing. I got into all sorts of fucking trouble. Now I have enough money to, I can do whatever I want, you know. No, it's not that simple, Fix. It's really not that simple. Getting clean does nothing for me, because getting clean is a very free feeling, I would say. It does feel very good for a moment, until you remember, wait, but I had a very good time when I did those things, and then, shit, then you're back to it. That's how it's an infinite cycle for me. Clean for half a year, then I'm back to it for 2 years, you know. Controlling it is very hard. You can, but it's I don't know. I have more control now than I did 10 years ago, but it still has taken a hold of me like most things will. If you get addicted to something, it's like getting addicted to food or working. People are addicted to working because they need money. You think they can just quit? They can. They can just quit because they get money, you know? It's the same thing. All human beings are addicted to something, whether it be working out, having a job, eating food, you know, sleeping. There's so many types, different types of addictions. We are always addicted to something. That's the biggest downfall of humanity in general. Is we are always addicted to something. We need that happiness. We need that extra spark that we. It's yeah. It's interesting to say the least, but you know, I'm not really addicted to games. I just have nothing better to do. But yeah, it is. Gaming is also an addiction, and it does fulfill. It does tick off my dopamine, like it does for you. It's natural. So everything that gives us dopamine is something we can be addicted to because it gives you happiness. It gives you a sense of accomplishment or fulfillment, if that's what you want. You know, so it's complicated. That's all I'm gonna say. When I was at your age, I was very addicted to gaming. Very addicted. Especially with World of Warcraft. Oh my god, I was addicted as fuck, man. Back in the days with the Lich King expansion. So yeah, I know all about the gaming addiction part. But I'm not that anymore. I can easily stop playing now for a week if I want to. But I just have nothing better to do, so I might as well, you know. And me playing Nioh right now does nothing for me. It literally does nothing for me. I'm just helping people. It does nothing for me, but it does a ton for other people. So, yeah. Oh shit. I forgot. I'm actually uncle to my well, no shit. I'm an uncle. I know. I'm old. So this is something my niece made for me on Christmas. She drew a Santa. So I forgot I even had this. I just remembered. I'm gonna hang it up on my wall behind me, and yeah. So yeah. Yeah, it's very cute. I can show you a closer up picture. That's what you see the smiley face with the Santa hat on. She's 3 years old, you know. So yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. You don't have platinum and Nioh? Are you serious? How the fuck is that possible? I'll take it all. No! Me and you have planted to get in Nioh? No, only you have planted to get in Nioh. There's nothing more for me to do. So, no. That's the thing about Nioh. There's a lot of people who's messaging me to ask for help. I think it's very annoying because I want to help random people, not just one person, you know? I want to help random people. But then they message me, please help me, blah, 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 this and that, just like you said right now. It's just stupid. And that's not why I'm playing Nioh. So, because it's more fun. That's why. And also, they don't ask for help. That's another thing. I rather help people who don't beg and ask for help than helping people who just keeps begging. That's one thing. That's probably the reason why I like helping random people. Because they're innocent, they, you know, that's just how it is. And nothing, you don't even know what innocent means. That's how innocent you are. You don't even know what that means. No way, dude. Oh my god, he actually fell down. Oh wow. Be right back. I'll be back in half a minute. Be right back. Can you see my cam now? No, you can't. Okay, I'm back. So yeah. I had to pee, you dumbass. Oh my god, this guy. Such a noob for being away of the Nioh. But okay, whatever. $100 million buffs. Man, these normies, man. That was bad. One hit away. Alright, that worked. I guess so. I think I need to roll the joints. I feel like I need one. I haven't smoked in a few days now. I've only eaten it. So yeah, you can also eat. It's gonna get a different high though. But yeah. I have a lot of shit left, man. Oh my god. Could take me half a year to smoke all that shit, man. Oh my god. What? You don't have to say my name, dumbass. Just type what you want to say. Fucking retard. Hold on. You read what? What did you read? What the fuck did you read, man? What's a scam? What's a scam? What are you talking about? I mean the banana peels? Not a scam. You even know what a scam means? A scam is a person or somebody who swindles you out of money. That's what a scam is. I've been scammed plenty of times when buying weed. When I was younger, when I was your age. Because people don't care about tiny kids doing drugs, you know? So you can easily get scammed. But now, no. No one scams me today, man. It's not happening. I've been too long in the game, so. And if they do try, they're, well, actually. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's not a scam. It's more like, well, yeah, it can be potentially, but yeah. It's stupid bots. It's kind of surprising. They've taken extreme measures now. I mean, you're retarded if you go into their links. You're a retarded person. I don't even know who the fuck would do such a thing, but okay, whatever. I was into hacking, making viruses, a lot of things when I was 13 years old, a bit younger than you. I was making all sorts of stuff. What they do here is just stupid. It's just I don't know why they want to try, but uh, apparently they are making money because they keep doing it. So certain people's out there are so fucking stupid. I think that the majority of human beings are fucking retarded, but yeah. They comment on my vid all the time. I know, and now they're invading my stream as well. So yeah, they've taken extreme measures now. They're actually invading my streams because usually they only right after my stream was over they commented on my vid, but now they actually come in my stream because they realize that doesn't work. You can after the stream is over because there's not going to be many people watching a stream that's over. So they just hey we're coming into your stream and we're it's just retarded. YouTube have enough money so they should have been able to prevent those things, but apparently they don't want to. So it's what it is. I don't care really. It is what it is, man. I mean, if you would fall, uh, I could know what it does, but no, I haven't watched their site, so I don't know what they could potentially do. But you don't know either. So a lot of people were afraid of just going into the links because they think you could get hijacked. They can hijack your account, blah blah blah. This that. No, that's not how it works. I know that's a fact because I've been doing those things for many years. So they're not a dangerous or a danger. I mean, they're not a danger as long as you don't do what they tell you to. If you go to their link, what can they do? They can't do shit. People think they can, but they can't. That's not how hacking works, unfortunately. Sorry to break the news for you casuals out there, but no. But what they could do is they could spread a virus, depending on what and how. Everything depends, really. I don't know what their motive is, but I'm assuming it's money, which is usually the motive of anything related to viruses. So, or just someone wants to pull a prank. But these bots are vicious, so I'm assuming it has something to do with money. Maybe internet traffic, because you can actually. So, I'm gonna give you a bit of a backstory on what I did when I was in ninth grade, I believe. I think it was ninth grade to 10th grade, somewhere between there. I was a uh, I was a database, not an engineer. I don't know what to call it. Damn. But I was doing it on my free time. Had nothing to do with school. I was in ninth grade. I was a fucking kid, man. So me and a guy who lived in a different city, we got together. We both knew how to operate different things on the computer. And then he made a database, and we made a game together. Basically, that's what I'm gonna tell you. We made a game online that you can play. You can't play it now, but uh, it's called Mafia. That's the game we made, and it's basically like Nordic Mafia. If you've ever played Nordic Mafia or ever heard about it, you can go to nordicmafia.org. I think we made a Nordic Mafia type game. Only us two, but and I was handling the database side of things, so I had to. It's been so many years, so I forgot a lot of the things we did, but he assigned me to the job at least. I didn't get any money from it. It was just for fun. He got the money because you could buy currency in the game. It was a free-to-play game. You could buy currency. He got all the money. I just thought it was epic to, have some fun at school, and I gave a lot of money to people I met in class and stuff that I made them play the game that we made, and yeah. So yeah, I've been deep into development stuff, but also I've had World of Warcraft servers, private servers, obviously, which I also hosted with a friend. But I was the guy who dealt with the database side. So my experience from the Mafia thing gave me a lot of experience in database management in general in World of Warcraft as well. So we were changing all the models in World of Warcraft. We made our own game basically. We made a PvP based World of Warcraft game that you play as the Lion Kings. We made all the character models into different lions, all the different classes you could play as. We made them different types of lions. So it was lions versus lions in a PvP battle in World of Warcraft. So that was the game we made back then when we were kids. So. Oh, and also, since I was into a lot of hacking, scripting, virus making, um, if anybody messed with me at school, I would just block their Amazon. Period. That's the only form of communication we had back then when we were kids was Amazon. When Amazon took really off fast, so I blocked their Amazon. They couldn't do shit. It's very hilarious, hilarious stuff. They didn't know it was me though, but so yeah, that's programming. And the only thing I remember from programming that I did from C++ programming at least was making my own calculator. You can hack Sony. Every company can be hacked if there's a hole in their system, which everybody has. Um, so the PS3 got hacked because it was running on Linux. So Linux is very open source, but has a lot of problems if you don't know how to protect your systems well. So if you have a PC running on Linux, you need to know what you're doing because if you don't, you are prone to getting hacked. That's the reason PS3 got hacked. Linux is very easy to do or to. Yeah, it's just. I don't know how to explain it to you, but whatever. It doesn't matter. They ran Linux. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Sure. But yeah, so I stole a lot of MSN accounts or Hotmails and Steam accounts, and I gave it away to people. Free giveaways, giving away free games, because I stole a lot of accounts. So yeah, that was me in my teens. That's what I did. I stole accounts to give away to people I like. So Steam had a very stupid security before, because back then Amazon is Hotmail, it's Facebook, just with the chatting. It's just chatting, the chatting app. And now Facebook has that app kind of incorporated in its system, so nobody's using Amazon anymore. You're too young to even know probably what Amazon is. I'm kind of surprised. Uh, I never thought it would go that fast, but yeah. Amazon, you could talk to Shiraz and he would know what the fuck Amazon is, because everybody had it back then. Literally everybody in all countries. So yeah, it was very popular, and it was instant messaging to people you had on your contact list. So you added their Hotmails. It was Microsoft who owned it, or wait, they bought it. Was it? I don't remember, but whatever. Just Google it and you'll see. There's probably Amazon today, because they went from, I think, Amazon 7 to Amazon 8, Amazon 9, and then they came with Amazon 10. I remember. I think that was the final one that I dropped out, because it becomes so, I don't know. It's one of the reasons I don't buy iPhones, to be honest. Because screw that shit. And general reason why I don't want smartphones in general, and why I don't own a smartphone. So you want to see my phone? This is my phone. I probably shown you this before, but yeah, doesn't have a camera, doesn't have anything. It's just I could throw this away at any moment and don't give a shit. It costs 200, no, 150, 150. So yeah, it's super cheap, and the battery lasts for 2 weeks. So that's all I need. I only need messages and phones. That's all I use it for. I don't need a fucking smartphone, man. So I'm saying I could buy an expensive phone if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Well, you could deal cocaine with this phone. Yeah, sure. I'm not saying you should. Yeah, you could. Though, if I were dealing cocaine, I wouldn't even have a phone. Because at that point, if you get caught, it's super risky, and you don't want anybody to call you. So it's better to deal it out locally and try to narrow down your buyers as much as you can, because that shit it's well, the problem is, if you have a phone, if you deal to so many people that you don't have control of, then the problem is you're gonna have MC clubs at your door. They're gonna come knocking on your door asking, why the fuck are you competing against us? That's what happened to one of my friends, actually. So, yeah. Don't, if you're dealing cocaine or heroin, one of those two things, cocaine or heroin, don't, no. Just throw your phone away, man. Keep it narrow, keep it simple, get other people to market for you. That's what I would advise. Do not. Yeah. So exactly. But if you're dealing weed, sure, use the phone. Use this. Use this phone. No, don't use anything else. If you use the iPhone, no, 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 don't do it. It's retarded. Most people do though, so it works. But I'm just saying it's retarded. How fast police can track you if you have a smartphone? Oh my god, man. No idea. They can also track it with these phones, but not as easy. It's a harder workaround, but man, it's just nuts. So basically, everything that uses radio signals can be tracked, which is what they did in World War II. Radio signals. They knew where a location were based on radio signals. So that's what I'm saying to you, Fix. Shut up. Jag pratar inte norska. Jag pratar svenska. Mitt namn är Fix. Jag ger fan. Jag ger blanke fan, man. Jag är inte norrman. Oh. Open the door and wait. Oh, this is with the Nioh. Well. No, dude. Oh, okay. Good. That was scary. That block dodge. Did you see that block dodge? Oh my god. That's what a block dodge should look like for a speedrun in general. Getting good at that block dodge is insane. That arrow block dodge. Did you see it? The moment you dash and block at the same time is a perfect frame. Huh? What are you talking about, dumbass? I don't know what Steam is. What are you talking about, dumbass? Oh, what? I thought that was him. Didn't think that was an enemy, but okay. Whatever. So yeah. I only tell you things once, because telling it twice, that's how you get caught, man. Not that anything could happen today, because it's so far back, but I'm just general rule. Shut up, Fix. Shut the fuck up, Fix. I knew what Steam were before you were born, so I know very well what Steam is. Back when World of Warcraft came out, my friend that I watched him play World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, if you don't know, came out in 2004. And yes, my friend played it religiously every single day. I watched him play. He has Steam. We played Counter-Strike together, and yeah, you weren't even born then. 2004 and 5. Well, you actually just got born. That's what happened. That's what happened. You just got born, motherfucker. You were. Oh my god, it's so weird. Time flies by so fast when you get old. Just trust me. When you get 30, when you'll remember when I say this, because when you become older, 25 actually, that's when I felt like I started noticing how fast time actually flies, man. Because as kids, you don't have the same time perception as when you're older. So yeah. What ruined my life? I didn't see what you said. What ruined my life? Nothing ruined my life. I don't know what you mean. Oh my god. This is waiting here. Oh, this is not waiting here. Okay then. No problem, man. Yeah, when you got born, yeah. Yeah, well. My first game, Mario. Mario was my first game. Mario World 3 on NES. That was my first game. And then I did play certain wannabe Game Boy games like, it's in the US it's called Tiger Games, but I'm not in the US, so it's called different here. But yeah, Tiger Games were disgusting though. It's fake Game Boy things. Wait, that was no wait, no. My first game were Mario. What? I don't know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? What? I'm fucking high, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just spilled my beer on my ass. Wait, oh my, what? Oh, I fixed it. Okay. Shit. Damn, okay. Yeah, I'm high. Okay. So yeah, my first game Mario. And then it spiraled into fucking bullshit games. Really bullshit games. Much harder than any game you've ever played. Trust me. Nobody can beat those games. They're made to last forever because you can't beat them. Just retarded. So retarded. It's like shooter games where wherever you jump, you just get bullet held to death. It's just back in the day when NES was a thing. That's how you made fast money because people were buying those games and it lasted forever because a tiny majority of the people could actually complete the games. Because they designed it that way to make it seem like a long game, but most games only had 5 levels of platforming. That's all they had, but it was so stupid difficult that barely any could make it. But when Mario came out, it was stupid hard platforming, but I don't know, it still was manageable. So I felt like that was the first company that actually made a decent game for once. After all the fucking bullshit 2D platformers we had back then. Dragon Ball Densetsu, PS1. I can't say I've heard about it, but it sounds like a mech game or a Gundam. Am I wrong? Sounds like one of those types of weird anime games. Back then, there was a lot of mech games and Gundam for people who like that shit. I don't know. I'm not into anime in general, but yeah. But it also could sound like an RPG, JRPG maybe. But I might be completely off. Wait. Did you say Densatsu? Because that sounds very familiar, actually. Densatsu. I never had those things back then. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a fighting game. Okay. I understand. Most people back then were. How old is that? Do you know? Because it's not older than Mortal Kombat, I can tell you that much. That was the fighting game people were. And also Killer Instinct was another thing. Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat 2, especially Mortal Kombat 2. That's what most people were into back then. So yeah. Because of Mortal Kombat was more revolutionary in terms of graphics. 996, okay, yeah. That's so the PS1 came in, what was it? 1987? I might be wrong. But I think that's correct. I might be wrong though. And then you had Final Fantasy VII a year later in 1997, which I think you really should play. Since you haven't played Final Fantasy the original, it's so fucking amazing, man. Trust me, you should really play that game before playing the remake. It's gonna change your perspective on everything. The story is so fucking insane. It's gonna fuck with your mind throughout the whole game, man. It's such a mindfuck game, but it's so good. Combat is also amazing, especially for that time. So if you played turn-based RPGs before, you should very much be fan with Final Fantasy RPG system. It's very good. A lot of things to go and always do. And then at the end game, You have very hard bosses, two hard bosses that you can. There's methods out there you can use that to make them pretty easy, but yeah, you're gonna like that game. So, but there's a lot of reading, no voice acting. But if you, the reading is like reading a very good book. That's what I feel. Yeah, that's the kind of thing because NES is older, but I was born at I was 4 when I played NES, so I'm born in '92, which the NES was already out, so it was definitely very cheap. But we had to buy it from another person, a third party. Does it have trophies? Yes, yes. Final Fantasy 7 on, yeah, there's platinum trophy, but it's not easy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Unless you use a guide, you can do it easy. But without a guide, no. You're gonna have to, without a guide, you have to complete it many, many, many times until you realize how the relationship system works. Because there's a relationship system in where there's a hidden cutscene you have to get with the black male in your party Barrett, as you've seen in the Final Fantasy 7 remake. You can get a cutscene in that game where, well, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because that would be a spoiler. It's a very cool cutscene. I had to look it up online because it's complicated to get. But yeah, so basically, you remember in the Final Fantasy VII remake with Cloud and Aerith very early, or Ares. I think Aerith is more appropriate. But yeah, uh, the early cutscenes where, yeah, yeah. But look, so the early cutscenes, the moment you meet Aerith in Final Fantasy remake, she gives you a flower, you know. You have a choice to not take it in Final Fantasy Remake as well, but you end up taking it anyways in Final Fantasy Remake. In the original, she gives you a flower. You have a choice to choose yes or no, and when whatever you choose, it's not gonna be a flower. So you have to. The options do take a more serious turn where you have to make a certain person happy, and also there's other systems to. Uh, the relationship works, so I think you always have more affinity towards Aerith if you don't do much else, pretty much. If you are neutral throughout the whole game, you will get Aerith. No, 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 I mean Tifa. 10 out of 10. No, I think it's Aerith. Is it Aerith? I think it's Aerith. Yeah, it's Aerith. It's definitely Aerith. You will get her 10 out of 10 times in that cutscene. Barrett, you have to do everything he wants you to do, and yeah, it's very hard without a guide. I can say immediately. I played Final Fantasy VII remake 4 times, I think, 3 or 4 times. I'm pretty sure it's 4. So yeah, even me, I can't. But then again, it has been many years. I didn't play consecutively, so I forgot things, which is why it keeps coming me. Keeps bringing me back to that game. It's a very good game. It's gonna change your life perspective, I think. That's what it did for me. And it changed my, but I didn't play it until I was much older. I played it on PS1 back in the day when it first, or almost first came out, but then I got stuck at yeah, there's a boss in the game. It's not hard. It's actually very easy, but for a kid who don't even understand English, you just have to go with it. You have no idea what to do. So yeah, it's hard, but it's easy now. Yes, it's the remaster that's on PS4 right now, and it should be very cheap. So I think my first playthrough, which gonna sound like a lot, I think my first playthrough of Final Fantasy VII went about 60 minutes, around there, 50 to 60 minutes, which is very long. That game isn't that long, but I wanted to explore everything. I looked around everywhere without using a guide, obviously, because that's how I always play my games first playthrough. Usually, I think, yeah, yeah, because that's how I do it. Because I don't know. I'm an old school gamer. I still play my GameCube because back then games were harder to understand unless you 60 minutes. Yeah, yeah, no, 60 hours. 50 to 60 hours. I don't know if I said minutes. I might have, I don't know. But yeah. What's OP? But anyways, so yeah. Old games is I'm especially my biggest my favorite franchise or not franchise but genre I mean is 3D platforming. That's what I've always done best in. I could speedrun a game that came out when it first came out on PS4 called Poi. It's a 3D platformer very similar to Mario 64. After I beat it once, I could speedrun it. And I did it in hard mode. I was on world record pace, but then my stream crashed midway through, so they said that I started the stream right back up when it crashed, but it didn't help the case because people can cheat the runs by splicing, and that could look like that or some you never know. So that's completely understandable. So yeah, my world record run of that game was lost just because of the stream crashing. I hate when that happens. Poi, Poi. That's Poi. It's called Poi. It's yeah, it's a 3D platform. It's very fun. Cool game to platinum for sure. I had very fun. If you like 3D platformers like Mario 64, except with much better controls. But yeah, I'm a sucker for those types of games. I always buy them when they come out. And that game looked very promising. No, no, Poi. Poi, not Y. Poi. Poi. Not Y, but I. So it came out for PS4. It was made in Unity engine. So I don't remember if it was kickstarted, but it might have been. No, 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 no. You're typing it wrong, you dumbass. Just go to the PlayStation Store. Well, you can't do that right now, maybe. What the fuck? Why all these guys aggro? What the hell happened here? I'm using one hand right now. Okay, 103. Well, oh my god. Wait. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's all I'm saying is, well, poi. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, poi. Just Google poi PS4 game. You'll find it. But the graphics looks trash. But it's okay. It's made in Unity, so it looks very flat. But the gameplay is just amazing. There's so many skips you can do because of the way the platform works. It's so fun, super fun. That's what I really love about playing 3D platforms is the skips you can find is always so satisfying to do. It's just so amazing. There, there's the only good, also a Lucky's Tale. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called a Lucky's Tale. Very good 3D platformer. That's one of my favorite 3D platformers, at least on PS4. It's a very, very good 3D platformer in my opinion. Super A Lucky's Tale, I think it's called. I think that was it. Mm, yeah, childish, I guess, but that's how games were back then. That's why it's so nostalgic. Games looked very childish back then. But the gameplay is amazing. The gameplay is amazing. There's so many collectibles and shit to find. You have to get everything to get platinum. It's just so fun to seek out all the treasures you can find. In my opinion. I love collecting shit like Super Mario 64. Just so satisfying to get the stars, you know? If you ever play that game. Which I can guarantee you haven't. But yeah, I do like Mario Odyssey the best. Played what? I didn't see it. Did you write anything? Tell me played what? Yeah. I played it on GameCube though. So yeah, I played that many times. It's a very good game. You can watch a guy who remade the game in 1 week. Was it 1 week or was it 24 hours? I forgot, but I think it was 1 week. There's a guy on YouTube who remade the game in I think it's 1 week. Only one guy. It looked amazing with ray tracing and everything. But yeah. That is literally a speedrun remake of a game. It's insane. Oh yeah, you can see most of my games behind me. You see all the literally all bookshelves are filled, I think. But I have even more down below behind my couch. There's so many, so many. But it's a mix of PC games, PS4, Nintendo Switch, GameCube, Xbox 360. I think I said everything there. And Nintendo DS and 3DS and yeah, that should be it. I had more before. I had PS4, PS1 games, PS2, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. What else? PS1? Did I say PS1? I don't know. But yeah, I have a lot of games. I had. Oh, an Xbox original. I have downstairs in my cellar or whatever. It's downstairs. But yeah, point is, I even have Ninja Gaiden Black, the original, which is considered the best Ninja Gaiden game, which is also in the Sigma Remaster Collection, but it's apparently not as good as the original, a lot of people say. But I don't like any of those games, so it's okay for me, man. I don't give a shit. Whatever people like is okay for me. I do not like Nioh. No, I mean, I do not like that, Ninja Gaiden. But I love Nioh. I'm gonna say. I think Ninja Gaiden sucks, personally. Trash design. Just, nah, I don't know. Up until the first boss, it's okay. No, actually, it sucks at the first boss, but it's after the first boss. That's what I mean, I think. From the cutscene with the first boss, that's pretty cool. And then a little bit after. But then it gets shit again. It's like a roller coaster of shit, basically. That's what I feel like Ninja Gaiden was. Um, but Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 is very, very good. Well, at least the original, better, because there's no blood anymore. Nioh at least brought that blood back, and it's more vicious than ever because you can cut off heads and it's just blood everywhere. It's amazing. But yeah, Nioh is just perfect. Nioh 1 at least. Nioh 2, it's alright. It's just not there with Nioh 1. Nioh 1 is just legendary in comparison. Nioh is fun for the content it has, but I don't know. There's something about it. It's not too challenging, and it doesn't feel. Yeah, it's definitely not too challenging. Yeah, it is what it is. Luke, Nioh 2 Remaster. If you have a 120 hertz TV, yeah, Nioh 2 Remaster can look amazing because they're 120 frames. But I don't know. I don't have that, so I could. But I don't care. TV is not what it is about with me, to be honest. Or screens in general. I'm not interested in 4K. I don't have a 4K TV. I'm not interested in that. I don't care. I'm that type of old school gamer that really don't care about those things. 1080p is more than enough for me, man. Yeah, I don't remember how old this TV is, but it's very old. When I played Gears of War back on Xbox 360, so yeah, it's very old. Wait, who's this guy? Oh yeah, this guy. Forgot I was in game with him because he watched the cutscene. That's how long it took. Okay. Where'd he go? Where's he doing? He really wants to fight. Yeah. It doesn't matter how the TV is, personally. I don't care. I see perfectly fine the way it is. I really do. So I really don't. I don't need to. The PS5 and Nioh, I actually did a test not too long ago from the Nioh 1 version to PS5. It's so much more FPS lag in PS1 version. I never noticed it before because the game, well, it tries to run at 60 FPS, but this game is so much smoother. It's much more responsive on the PS5 controller. It's just so good to play Nioh on PS5. It feels amazing. The moment I got the PS5 and started playing Nioh, I could already notice the my skill level going even higher because it's so fucking, it's so, I don't know, amazing. Yeah, Nioh 1 was on PS1, yeah, sure. Ah, wrong placement. Okay. That's okay. That's actually the first time I've ever had a wrong placement. Yeah, well, maybe, sure. Might as well. Stupid of me, but extra Marita. No, never mind. Let's go. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I didn't go for this. I thought I went for this. Where'd he go? What's it doing? Where the fuck did he go? Oh my god. Are you serious? No, my god, what is it doing? Can you come back here, you fucking... Oh my god, okay. Well. That's literal garbage. Yeah, PS5 remake would be amazing. I really miss that game. It's a very good game. It's so fun to get all the collectibles. Simpsons Hit and Run was pretty much a 3D platformer with GTA elements. So it's just right up my alley, man. It's just so good. It's such a good game. But it was very difficult. Certain missions were fucking stupid. But yeah, overall, very good game. The best Simpson game to date. Still the best Simpson game. Which is kind of disgusting and disturbing at the same time. Because they could make so much money if they actually made a remake of that. For sure, man. That would be insane. So good. If it's made right, though. Which probably wouldn't happen, but I don't know. Westward into the unknown. For la la la. You fucking creepheads. If you learn all the movements of a lot of enemies in Nioh, all you have to do is this. Every time he dodges backwards, I get a pre-hit. No sense, and it costs no stamina if you time it right. So it really doesn't matter. It's kind of hilarious. Skeleton enemies, human enemies, that's how they work. Just wait for them to hit, they're dead. Or do an action in general. Nah, I don't want to play that game. I really don't. It seems so boring to me. I could play Outlast though. Outlast is a good game. I really love Outlast and the DLC. It's been so long. I need to play that game again soon because that's so much fun. I love that game. Very good story. It's also very disgusting, but it's fun. Fucking two people that you meet later in the game, they fucking jerk off to dead bodies, man. And they're fucking based on real life twins, dude. They look disgusting in real life, but they look so similar. It's most likely, I think. Yeah, I never got into Outlast 2. I never got into that. I tried the demo, but I don't know. I didn't really feel it. It was okay, but the story was just super lacking. And I'm all about the story for that game, Outlast 1 at least. The story is amazing, so good. The plot twist is just insane. And then with the DLC, it just enhances the whole story. It's kind of like the Ada thing in Resident Evil 4, which I really like because of that, because you get to see from a different perspective of another character. It's just amazing. It's just so good. Very good DLC. I love that type of storytelling. It's just amazing. It's crazy. That's probably my favorite horror game, I think. Except I really like The Suffering as well. The Suffering was on PS2. It still haven't been re-released, but I really think it should because that game was fucking creepy as hell. That's probably the most scary game I've ever played because and you die any moment. You never know when you die, man. It's just fucking insane. Check out The Suffering on PS2, man. What the story is about, you start in a prison cell, and then you escape from the prison cell, and then you're in a dark fucking room, man. It's everything. You're in a fucking abandoned prison. There's fucking crawly enemies that crawls on walls like fucking spiders, but except they have scissor arms. Their arms are literally made of scissors. It's just, the game's just fucking nuts. I love that shit. I love that shit though. Kind of reminds me of a Kojima game, I guess, because Kojima would literally make those types of fucking characters, but whatever. The next game Kojima makes is gonna be insane though. It really is, because it's either gonna be a horror game or something else. Yeah, so because yeah. So I'm gonna say about that. Outlast now. I don't really feel like it. Well, give me a few minutes, maybe I'd feel like it. I'm not sure. My mind is a bit fucked right now. I'm a bit high, and yeah, I don't know. Just give me a few minutes, and I'll think about it. Maybe. It's just that when I'm drinking, I have done drunk playthroughs of Outlast. Okay, I'm gonna play Outlast. Okay, I'll play Outlast. Okay, let's do it. Let's do Outlast. But I'm gonna help this guy first, because I feel bad if I leave. So I have to help this guy first. For sure. Yeah, go take whatever you need to, your meds and everything. And then, yeah. I'm gonna help this guy anyways, so, you know. There's no way I'm just leaving a new player like this. There's no way. They're too cute. Use that speedrun Adachi. Okay, I feel like I need to check for Kodamas. My collectibles. Yeah, go do your thing, man. Okay, at least I haven't defeated this guy, so that's something. There's a free loot and shit. I'm gonna do this shortcut route just because it's so much faster to check for collectibles. Okay, I do have this. I'm gonna quickly go for this before he dies. It might be too late already. Never mind, okay. Just making sure he won't get killed by those at least. before I go for the Kodama over here. There's 2 Kodamas, and then we can go back. I'm gonna check those. We're going back. There's this inside here. I obviously have to make sure that you don't die from anything. Okay, you got that one. Good, very good. He's got everybody so far that I've checked. The first one was at the very beginning, but I didn't check over the fence, which I should have. That was stupid of me. Because we got this one too, so then we're just gonna head back. We did get frame rate at least, so it's a win-win situation, really. Free loot, free Amrita. Very good stuff. Good stuff for a new player. Very good stuff. I'm sure he don't mind. Because I'm gonna go for this first, because this is actually closer to... Wait. I was thinking... Wait. Huh? Hold on. Does he even have this? Got it. Got it. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by this guy. Unless the host died or something. I don't think it did. Okay, so... Got what I was thinking about. So I got all those Kodamas. Got... Okay. That doesn't really make a difference though. Whatever, whatever. It is what it is. I'm too high. I'm bad. Oh wait. Uh-huh. Oh. Thought we were playing in Yokoram for a second. So it's kind of funny how this game went. Lately, the game was dying really hard. There's been somehow a rush of players who bought the game, thankfully. Because the game was literally about to die for a second, for a few days. Maybe 3 days a week, maybe? I don't know. But it was just about to die. Because there was only with the Nioh people, and then those disappeared as well. And then the upsurge of new players came in, thankfully, because I'd rather help new players than help people who stuck in with the Nioh because they're too lazy to fucking make a proper build. Man. Bro. Oh yeah, the fence. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Now I got it. Now we got the Kodama. Okay, yeah. Okay. Now I see. Now I see what I'm doing. My mind is split in two right now because I can do everything that I'm doing right now without ever thinking about what I'm doing. It just happens. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but it just happens by itself. I play too much. That's what literally happens. Okay, I got this down, so I should have checked the fence before I jumped there. That's what I should have done. That's what I was thinking about, okay. Cause I got spawned here, and then I could have just checked over the fence like this, and I would have seen. He had it. Well, who the fuck is he fighting? Did he stop? Oh, he's summoning. Can you stop summoning, please, bro? I have trash equipment. Stop doing it. It's trash. Going for the final Kodama now. He's summoned again. Very serious. Okay, I'm gonna let him fight it this time. Oh, he wants to practice the Dachi. Okay. So, low. Okay. So for new players who never played the game before, they need to practice going to low stance to dodge and high stance to damage, because high stance deals so much more damage. And I have a better moveset, at least for Odachi. For speedrunning in general, because You can do 2 hits, sheath it, and then go away easily. Very easy. In comparison to a lot of other weapons. Sword is, in my opinion, best for no hit runs. If you want to do no hit run, you can use sword very easily. Very good for that purpose. Can you come back here, please? What's it doing? What the fuck is it doing? The moves I'm doing right now, you can't even do anything. Disappointment. Immediate disappointment. Can't do my moves. Garbage. You do this garbage in the first place. Can't do my shit. No, you can't. You literally can't do this in Nioh too. This move right here. You can't do it. They changed the animation. It's garbage. Fuck that shit, man. Break my you son of a bitches! Let's do this. Coke up your nose and shit. I don't give a shit. Let's go. Come on, open the door. Open the door, Sonny. Okay, let's go. Good. Wait, he got all the godowns done. Now he only needs Osborne. Wait, did he get it? Wait, what? Huh? Oh, that was a bro. Okay, good. No, no, no. 100% complete mission. Easy. That's all you do. Well, also that and loot, but this route covers everything. So good. Yeah. No. You're ready for what? Ready to get dicked in your ass by the priest? Oh, that's what you mean, okay. Okay then. You got the crystal already. Yeah, I does. Stop moving your pants on me, dumbass. It's not a way to go out, you know. Oh yeah, Outlast. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I can easily do it in one set, but it's gonna take a few hours. That's the problem. I'm gonna fall asleep during none, so yeah. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna start Outlast. Let's see if I can complete it in one set. I probably can't at this point. Uh, yeah, but whatever. I need to download it first though, but it's gonna be very fast. So it's okay.